just a hill there, they say. Tell about his life and times. Say you're guaranteed to feel real fine. Zebedee, Zebedee, tell a good old tale for me. Share some wisdom from your tree. Zebedee, Zebedee.
This is The Life and Times of Zebedee, a narrative play in 2 acts written and played by Vel Omarr Saeed. I am your narrator, Kenneth B. Davis. It's early morning, the summer of 1959. The full moon glows brightly just above the western horizon. The rhythmic chirping of night crickets fill the dark, dewy southern morn. Nearby a bullfrog croaks, making his presence known. The faint bark of a dog can be heard in the distance. A bat streaks across the bluish-gray sky, homeward, as if trying to escape the fast approaching dawn. Beyond the distant easterly trees, across a spacious field of ready-to-pick cotton, first light gradually emerges, the cracking dawn finally giving way to the amber rays of sunlight. A rooster crows as if to say, "Wake up, y'all, it's time to rise up." The tantalizing aroma of fresh coffee being perked atop a wood-burning stove excites the senses. A wave of summer heat carries the sweet scent of magnolia through the air. The steadily rising sun slowly reveals the front porch of an old but well-kept southern shotgun house. Bringing in this new day are the brightly colored notes of a family of songbirds, the cackling of hens and other sounds which are common to this neck of the woods lend an air of busyness to this otherwise lazy southern morn. The front door to the house creaks open, just as it has done for the better part of a century. Coming out onto the porch, carrying a steaming pot of coffee and an unusually crooked golden walking cane, is the equally ancient Zebedee.
This is light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This is light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This is light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Sing it, Zeb. Whoops. Well, dog my cat. How y'all this morning? Well, I sure didn't see y'all out there. Well, y'all come sit a while with me. Come on. Oh, y'all excuse me. Zebedee is my name. You know, I've been called by some the master storyteller. And, well, what I've been called by some others, I don't care to mention. You know, folks, they be coming from miles around just to hear my stories. And if I ain't got some tales to tell you, grits don't bubble and pigfoots ain't poke. Oh, all right now, Zeb, behave yourself. You know, but before I gets into my stories, I like to tell folks a little bit about myself. Yeah, that way they know who they been talking to. Now, let's see. My friends, they call me Zeb. And, well, I was born right here in Catfish County, Mississippi. Somewhere around the last years of slavery, I think it was. So, well, I reckon that put me somewhere close to 100. Well, not more than 100. Well, let me see. Let's see. Now, I got to use my fingers now, you know, because I can't count good with my mind like I used to, so I had to use my fingers a little bit to help me out. So, this being 1959, let's see, let me go back here. 1859, 69, 79, no, wait a minute, that ain't right. Okay, let me start over. 1868, 68, no, well, never mind that, I'm 100 and something, close to 100, that I do know. Yeah, you know, and, well, like my daddy was, I'm a fighter by nature. Oh, man, I'm subject to raise up a storm if what I believe in is trampled on. Oh, you don't walk on my right. Well, you see, I've been planted in this place a good many years. And, well, I ain't one to take too kindly to being uprooted. Oh, sir, well, my roots in this place is mighty, mighty deep. That's sort of like that old acorn tree over yonder behind you. Yeah, well, let me tell y'all what done happened so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, the other day, some fellas from the government, they come by here talking about they want to do some digging on my land. Well, I figure ain't nothing wrong with that, except they want to dig right where my house be setting. Yeah, talking about, we'll pay you what it's worth. Well, I don't mind telling y'all that's what scared me. I didn't want to give my house away.